It's working. The wound is closing. We risked everything, but we did it. Shenzhen Su will be okay.
I'm with you.
I did what had to be done, and the plan worked. Things could have only been much worse if we had not acted. I only wish Aisha could understand that. There will be plenty of time for reflection, but for now we need to return to the Temple of Five Dawns. We need to let them know that Shenzhen Su has been saved, and we need to sort out the fates of these new allies. We got a sword. It has better damage than the stuff we have, but it's a sword, so we're not going to use it. We also got some new pants. And we also got a new ability. Pickpocket. Pick the target's pocket. So let's make a macro. When we're stealthed, we want pickpocket. When we're not stealthed, we want poison knife. Hashtag show tooltip to show whichever icon is currently being used. Cast, and then cast when you're stealthed, use. If you're not stealthed, use. Oh, pickpocket is with the space. There you go. Now as you can see we're in stealth, so it says pickpocket, and if we press Alt 1 we'd pickpocket something, but if we leave stealth it becomes poison knife. Now there's one more thing we can add to this. The target command to indicate to the game where we want to target something. Add the mouse over to tell me that we don't want to click, we just want to target wherever we're pointing without clicking. And comma harm, which means that we want to only target something we're mousing over when it's also a thing that harms us. So an enemy pretty much. So now we won't even have to click on something to pickpocket it.
Only as a kindness to our new allies. Do not push me, human.
Stand down, Torin, before I put you back in chains.
Well, these guys aren't friendly. Let's see. Oh, here's a dwarf. That's another alliance. Yep. Ah, here's the cart guy again. Well, these Alliance and the Horde seem to have a bit of a kerfuffle going on between them. The livery cart tender says, "Hello friend, you're welcome to use my cart if you like. I will take you to the Temple of the Five Dawns." I just hope they don't kill each other while I'm away. There's the orc again.
Welcome.
My time is passing, but
Hey,
your
look, it's the
time
dead one.
approaches swiftly.
It's good to see you again. You've done all that I've asked of you and more. You have saved Shenjin Su. You've made an old master proud. These new allies have shed light on a great and important truth. It is not just Shenjin Su that is ailing, but all of the land beyond the clouds. The world needs healing, and I think you should be the ones to heal it. I would like you, Ji and Aisha, to leave and bring your strength and wisdom to the world. These Alliance and Horde have different ideals, but at the core of both lies noble intent. I will leave the choice of who you wish to accompany to you.
You've all accomplished a great thing in saving Shenzin Su. You do us all proud. It seems your journeys are not done. These new allies of ours come from a broken world that could use our help.
Master Shenzi, I would like to accompany the Alliance back to their home.
What of you, Ji? Will you join the Horde in their journey back?
Yes. Perhaps that is for the best. I like what I've seen of them, and it sounds as though their world could use my help.
And you, my young student, where will you go?
Well, I gotta say, the Horde got a plan up quickly, executed it. It had a lot of risk, sure, but they actually succeeded. And yeah, I'm gonna go with the Horde. Like, the Alliance didn't have an alternative.
It is good to see you, my student.
I mean, I really don't see a reason to join the Alliance except that it's specific that you want to join the Alliance. Like, if this was a roleplay pick and not a pick which side your friends are in, I don't see how you would ever even pick the Alliance. But let's choose your destiny. The Alliance. The noble races of the Alliance are bound together by proud traditions of nobility, honor, faith, justice, and sacrifice. The many different Alliance peoples all contribute to their technical, arcane, and spiritual wisdom towards the goal of a peaceful and just world. Take up their banner to represent the high ideals of the Alliance throughout Azeroth and beyond. Or, the Horde. The proud nations of the Horde are loosely joined in an alliance of convenience against a hostile world that would see them destroyed. Focused, ferocious, and sometimes monstrous, the Horde values strength and honor, but struggle to keep aggression in check. Join the Horde and fight to build a world where their people can live free. For the Horde. And our food buff just ran out. We're right outside the gates of Orgrimmar in Durotar, which is in Kalimdor, which is on Azeroth, which is the planet we're on. Let's talk with G. And so it is done. Here we are in our new home.
Time to act is
Orgrimmar, Heart of the Horde. We can be helpful beyond the edges of the Wandering Isle. There are innumerable problems out there, just waiting for us to solve them. This is what Master Zhang Ji would have wanted. There is no better place to start doing that than here. With the aid of the Horde, let's find out who their leader is. We need allies. Never thought I'd see one of your kind walk through here, says Orc Grunt. Come on through, the war chief's expecting you, says Orgrimmar Grunt. Shangok yells, look, it's G Firepaw and Saitor. This is Orgrimmar in the night sky, and this is the center Gromash Hold. Where the leaders of the Horde all gather. Let's talk with Garrosh.
Live by these words, Loktar Ogar, victory or death.
Joining the Horde. Pandaren, you're here. Good. I recently received word that some of your kind might be coming our way. I've recently been trying to bolster the strength of the Horde. A few Pandaren might do us good. Walk with me.
You've made a wise decision to join my Horde. There are some that would call us barbarians, the mongrel races of Azeroth. They are ignorant and blind to reality. Look around you, Pandaren. You will find no better partner in battle than an orc. The Taurus make themselves useful. Look, this one is a shaman. Even a blood elf can hold a sword. Do you see it? Everyone in my Horde earns their keep. You and your friends will be no exception. Do you understand this, Pandaren?
Yes, Warchief.
Good. Moving on. I know that you are not the only Pandaren to escape from that island. Some of your kind chose to join the Alliance. They are now your enemies. You may have had friends and kin who chose to cast their lot with the enemies of the Horde. They are no longer your friends, no longer your family. The minute they put on that Alliance tag, they died. I will not tolerate any lingering ties across enemy lines. Traitors to the Horde will die a traitor's death. Do I make myself clear?
I believe so. Yes.
Good.
Quite brutal, but he is fighting a war.
Hell screams.
I know that few would be willing to leave their homeland to join the Horde. You and the rest of your people are welcome among our ranks. Hellscream's eyes are upon you, Pandaren. Welcome to the Horde. And now what? Now, we're gonna do one more thing before we quit for today. Let's point out where the Pandaren have made their home in Orgrimmar. Zeppelin up there. War Mammoth, a Grunt, Goblin. I haven't seen any Blood Elves yet. Oh, here's one. Pointy-eared, pale-skinned. Hey, look, there's a balloon. Look, I'm being chased by G Firepaw, and he's standing right here.
Please, browse my wares. There is no hurry.
Alright, we probably should get the flight path before we do anything. Because I know that if I log back into the next time I play, I'm just gonna forget. Flight path is upstairs, and to get there we need to use the elevator. Here it comes. It's over here. If you see a green exclamation mark on the map, it means there's a flight point. You talk with the flight master like that, you'll say new flight location discovered, right click him again and it'll show you a map. Now, there are no other flight locations we've discovered yet, so we can't actually fly anywhere. But if there were, we could get there quick using this.
Dabu.
What do you need? Farewell.
Alright. As you can tell, the game's telling us to buff. Boom, done. I also took the liberty of mailing this character a couple of large bags so we can play uninterrupted by inventory issues. This is the only time I'll be assisting this character with outside funds. Just so we can increase the size of this so we can play longer without having to do economics. So yeah, we're going to the mailbox now and then pick a zone to level in. Currently level 13. We spend a lot of time in the city, so we got a bunch of rested XP. Alright, we can pick Ashara, Northern Barrens, or Silver Pine Forest. Cause we're Horde, let's start with a very traditional Horde zone and do some Barrens first. Now to mail all the stuff. There. I always do it like this. I have one character dedicated to pretty much processing all my financial stuff. So I just mail him all the stuff I want to sell, and then at the end of a play session, or every couple of days, I log into him, put it all on the auction house, collect everything, and carry on. Let's deposit these bags. Let's not put it all in there though. Northern Barrens. As you can tell, we're currently here and the Northern Barrens is over here. So let's go to the south exit of Orgrimmar. Oh wait. I think if we go to the... Nah, I think actually the south is still better. Because the quest starts across the bridge. Durotar, the orc leveling zone at the start of the game. Also the trolls. You see there's a couple of quests here, but we're not gonna do these. We're gonna go immediately to the Northern Barrens. So yeah, this takes forever. So the idea I'm doing this is currently I have a max level rogue called Saitor. So this character just has an additional O at the end of the name. Basically, I wanted to feel like I leveled this character because it also looks exactly the same as my rogue into that character, and then I can just, once I'm done leveling here, continue playing on my newest character, pretty much. On my old level 110 currently rogue. Maybe I'll get it done before the expansion drops. Scream Slash. It's not a... It doesn't have a grey dragon around its portrait, which would mean it's a rare mob, so it's probably just a quest related one. Yeah, this is one of those things that the Australians lost the war to. Level 13 Crocodile. Here's a troll. Kinda weird. Like, you have to go through water to get to a bridge above water. I guess the water under the bridge is a lot deeper, but still. Would seem like they could just paved a road up to the bridge so you don't have to touch the water. Like, I know this world is kinda static, but let's imagine for a second that we're in a real world, quote unquote. Water levels will probably be alternating, so if there's water there now, it's possible that you can't pass over the bridge. And the water would be a little bit higher, but whatever. You look competent with a weapon or a spellbook. Well, you can't tell apparently. We could use your help in driving back the quillboars in these parts. All the quillboars are our enemies. Some just prove to be more of a nuisance than others. The Razor main tribe has been attacking our supply caravan that rolls through here from Okromar. I have scouts seeking the leader of these raids, but until then, any losses you can inflict on the filthy pigmen would aid us. Start just south of here, where they've been raiding our camps near the river. Seek them out, slay them.
Go for.
I think it's the first time we actually have to kill two different things. So there's different... Like, we need to kill specific kinds of quillboar. Are you familiar with the plain striders? Useless animals. Can't fly, gamey, brain the size of my knuckle, too dim to get out of the way of a moving cart. I've broken more axles thanks to their thick skulls. Sometimes I think the quillboar intentionally frighten a flock of them onto the path of our caravans just prior to an ambush. Make me proud. You can swath through these filthy birds to keep the roads free and bring me their beaks as proof.
Go with honor.
Alright, kill some plain striders too.